Hi everybody, thanks for watching my video for today. The day went relatively well, very long as usual, but a pretty good day in general, barring a few little glitches and things that always seem to come up. Um, yes, I mean, my therapies seemed to go very smoothly today. No one scooped me for any appointments, and I I had a during my hypothermia today, my temperature went up to 102.5. Um, and I actually felt quite dizzy after after I got up. I had to sit down again, which hasn't happened before. And um, one of the nurses thought, well, maybe that's a good sign that your body is really going into a fever state, which is what the goal is of this therapy in one sense. And I had I was given a vitamin C IV today instead of a B17, which I was supposed to get, and I noticed after about half an hour that it was the wrong one. So it's a good thing that I noticed it wasn't something else that they'd given me. I'm sure they wouldn't make that mistake. But you really you know, part of being here is I'm really glad that I'm very on top of things and attentive about most things. I wouldn't want to be any other way here, that's for sure. And of course, now that Larry and Barb are here, they're helping me with all kinds of things, running for this and running for that, and talking to people when I'm in therapies and so on. So yeah, it's a big help for me for sure. And today I got to meet and have an appointment with Dr. Tony, who basically is the medical director for the clinic, the head person at the Hope for Cancer. Really beautiful, lovely person. I'm so grateful that I got a chance to meet with him directly. And we had a nice conversation. I had asked him a few questions about my treatment program. Um, he I guess one of the questions I asked him was what he thought about me and my prognosis and success at the clinic. And he kind of said, well, you're a bit of an anomaly because we haven't worked with anybody like you before who's come to the clinic and hasn't done chemotherapy, radiation, toxic, drugs, that sort of thing. He said, so they're not having to deal with building the immune system back up as well as fighting or dealing with the cancer. So he thought that was really great, and that the prognosis for me at the clinic was very good, and he felt would be a very high success rate with it. The other aspect of it is he is recommending another protocol called Rigvir, which is a medicine that's already been approved, FDA approved in Latvia, and is showing tremendous success there for melanomas in particular. But they've used it at the Hope for Cancer for other cancers as well. Very powerful medicine, and what it's designed to do is a couple things. One is bind to a receptor site on the cancer cell so that the immune system is able to detect that there's an invader, which is a lot of times what happens with cancer, is that's why it grows, is because the immune system doesn't see it or can't detect it. And so with Rigvir, it makes it possible for the immune system to actually know that the cancer is there. And then the second thing it does is it actually destroys the cancer cell. So it does two very powerful things and has really no known side effects. So imagine that. Really powerful therapy, and I'm so grateful for the Hope for Cancer Center and for the other clinic, I mean, I guess just in Latvia and other clinics around the world that are doing similar protocols to the Hope for Cancer, for offering these kinds of programs for people so that they don't have to go through these really difficult therapies that are creating all kinds of other side effects that are creating situations where people are really hopeless and desperate and um, experiencing all kinds of other health problems as a result of the treatment. So it's a really beautiful thing, and like I said, I'm so grateful to be here. And so thank you so much, everybody who's watching and following my journey and contributing to my crowdfunding campaign, sending me prayers. It's making a huge difference, and I'm going to be one of those success stories that can share with everyone out there this alternative and give people hope for an option that they can do that will not have a really detrimental effect on their life and their health and their future. It's really more about life giving than anything else. So thank you for watching and have a beautiful night. We'll be talking again tomorrow.